Hey guys, Miaiso here yet again, part 2 for, hey, okay, TMI, also known as TMI, so, no, I don't know, you might understand it if you care enough to comprehend it, but if you don't, that's fine too. So, let's begin the next set of questions here today, starting with Castle Pokemetroid asks, what is your favorite moment from anything you've done? Well, that's a question, I guess. The only thing I could come up with in my entire life is that one La Mulana stream where I went up the tower without the freaking double jump. That was a quite a moment that is apparently the most proud moment, my favoriteest moment of my entire life. Also, this question session may be brought to you by barking neighbors' dogs in the background. We'll see how that goes, though. Do you like Toho? Yeah, Toho's pretty swell. It's, I'm one of those weirdos who, enjoys the video games, and, not so much the fan base or characters at all. Okay, the characters are alright, you know, but, you know, I don't know. Fandoms, sometimes they make me squee, most of the time they make me, not care at all. What is your favorite moment that you don't remember? This one's pretty easy. I forgot. I mean, that's basically the answer to that question. I mean, I guess I could have had something funnier there, but I didn't write anything there funny. I mean, I have like this cheat sheet where I write down like the general idea of what I'm going to say, and then I just like build off of that. So yeah, it's cheatso, but freaking I don't want to spend hours editing my moments where I'm like thinking and going, oh, what do I answer this question? Anyway, yeah, that's what I used for Tova's in the last video because his comment like is gone for some reason. For me, I don't know. That was weird. Are your boots risky? Well, I suppose if I owned a pair of boots, I would. What's the word where you like dress them up, but like less like dumb sounding? I don't know. But I would have them all dressed up with fancy spikes and daggers, and I think that could make my boots pretty risky. Maybe even on the inside, some spikes on the soles, not on the bottom, but in the sole area. That sounds like something that would even be more risky. You know what? I could appreciate that. How would you come up with commentary? No, I don't. Well, I guess I do, but it's not something that I ever think about, ever. In fact, I don't even know the answer to this. I guess I just look at the screen and, whoops, something happened in my brain that's stimulating electrolytes or something, and oops, I'm having a mare. I'm having a mare, yeah, that's, yeah, that's my commentary strategy. Say things and go where it goes, I guess. It's pretty, convenient. I don't know. What are your favorite anime? Oh boy! Okay, so, anime, you know, like most other things, I am pretty suck. I am, like, the worst at like being a nerd. Am I even considered a nerd? I probably like I don't know. I'm just like the dumbest animal on this planet, I guess. But anyway, there's like a couple, but this is gonna be like generic response beta. Let's see. So you know, the must-watch ones are the ones that I've basically seen, I guess. Some of them, at least. So, you know, my favorite of those, I guess, are, like, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood. I watched Fate Zero recently. That was pretty good. Tova made me watch some weird slice of life Bohemian Cthulhu things, and that was alright. I don't know if that's one of my favorites though. So I'm not sure. Basically, I'm not sure because I don't watch that many. But at least I can name some, even if they're horribly generic response gammas. But you know, whatever. How do you feel about Google Plus? Well, I don't feel much for them. In fact, I remain quite apathetic to their cause. Have they stopped forcing YouTube integration yet? Because it was really annoying back when they required Google Plus for comments. I have never used Google Plus for anything besides being able to make comments. So if they stopped that, friggin' finally. And yeah, it's I don't use it. I use Twitter a little bit. That's about all. Video games, videojuegos. I don't know. Yes, I do. No, I don't. What am I? Detective Pyramid asks, might as well ask the questions that Rauko got asked a bajillion times when he tried this. What's your favorite Pokemon? You strike me as a new gen kind of guy. My favorite Pokemon is Golduck, so that's Generation 1. I must have rubbed you the wrong way or something for you to get some weird new gen kind of feels, but no, I never even played any Gen 6 games. I played one Gen 5 game, and I played like 2 Gen 4 games, and like 3 Gen 3 games, and like 8 Gen 2 game. No, okay, no. I don't think that's how it works, but I don't know. Stuff like that, friends and family. Shut up, self. And some other questions also, because why not? Why not? It's a Pocket Monsters. Recommencements. Did you ever have an account for one of those kid-friendly pet websites like Neopets or Webkins? Or Club Penguin, if that counts as, or is penguins even pets? Well, penguins, I'm sure somewhere are pet illegally. But back in the day, like 10, 11, 12 years ago or whatever, I had a Neopets account, baby. Well, even back then, I knew it was a worthless grind fest, so I didn't really do much in it. Like, how to even get anything in that place, I don't know. But all I remember is that I really wanted a Moroccan croc pet, so, you know, you gotta get a croc, then you gotta use the Morocco paintbrush or whatever the hell, and then you would have it or something. I don't even know how it works. All I know is you cannot, like, get a croc through normal pet creation means or whatever. So like this was a fruitless dream. I don't even know where I am. Why would you drudge up these memories for me to think of? I feel like I'm very unfocused thought-wise right now. I'm getting like more into like persona time and less me ISO real self time here. But whatever. What was the very first game Lil Isa ever played with his grubby little baby hands? Way back in the day, so like not that long ago actually, but like sometime before I was 6 or something, I guess. I don't know, around that time I guess is like when I first started playing games because stuff. But for the Windows DOS shenanigan thing, there I had like a floppy disk with yes, a floppy disk, those things, with a game called Super Solver's Challenge of the Ancient Empires, which is some kind of learning puzzle platformer game thing. It's kind of reminds me of Beret actually, with its like, it's got like puzzles and it's got like lasers and laser lights coming out of your head. Coming out of the flashlight in your head, yeah. And it's got, 6 artifacts you gotta collect in each level, and there's like 40 levels, and it was a game. It was a game. It may have fueled my love of video game. I don't know, maybe? How about those sports? What's your favorite sports ball game sport? I am not someone who really cares at all about sports, or like competitiveness in general, but that's another story for later, probably. If I had to pick, I guess baseball, because it's all right. I guess I care not for it, but it's acceptable to watch, I guess. If I don't have to sit there and watch it, it's acceptable to watch. Yeah. I guess another one, a sport that I've actually had fun with in the past is like street hockey. Not ice hockey, because there's like there's ice here. What? But yeah, street hockey. It was pretty fun. You know, you have a stick and a thing, and you hit a thing, and then you hit some people's bodies on accident, and well, you feel bad and cry about it. But it's still it's a fun thing, I guess. But that was when I was young and cared. But now I'm just like, I'm an adult and I don't. When you look into the abyssal void, what do you see? Does it stare back into you? Does it give you ice cream? When I stare into the abyssal void, I see thousands upon millions upon tens of streams of thoughts, all flying forth into various inconsistent, unimaginable beings, somewhere in multiple dimensions, multiverses, maybe even the internet. It's just endless, incomprehensible gibberish. And if one ever were to trace a path through my brain, I feel that I would see things not meant for human eyes, or even eyes of a three-dimensional viewing being. And sometimes I do get ice cream. It's Rocky Road flavor, and it's quite delicious. On a scale of 1 to yes, how important are these questions to your life right now? Well, okay, if we think of this as the numeral 1 on one side, and the word yes on the other. So at some point in the middle and along the way, numbers become letters and words become less words and number. So it would be kind of like in the very middle, the median, whatever that thing may be, would be perfectly half numeral, half word. And that fantastic, incomprehensible median is the importance of how these questions are affecting my life right now. There you have it. What new unreleased video game are you most excited for, if any? Oh, most definitely Law of the Mulana 2. That is gonna be, like, hopefully amazing, and I will do a day 1 LP. No, I don't know. I don't know if I should do that. I don't know, that kind of attention terrifies me. But, I suppose it is on my list. And I'm checking it twice. And Tovo, you better freaking watch that LP of mine, because you freaking didn't watch the first one for some reason. You piece of garbage. Okay, I think this is getting a little bit too personal. Moving on. Cefico asks, well, first of all, how's it going? Oh, it's going quite swell, I suppose, right now. Thanks for asking. How are you? Are you doing well? Okay, good. Alright, what game system that you haven't been able to record with yet would you like LP on most? I gave this some minor thought. The thing that I thought of was, like, maybe, like, the PS2 or something. I don't know. Like, everyone I grew up with is all like, oh man, PS2, best console, best games. And I'm just like, IDK? I don't know. What? I guess. I don't know. So, like, maybe there's, like, stuff on there that I would enjoy, but I have no freaking idea. I never had one. I never know if I will, and, well, maybe there's something good there. I don't freaking hell know. Do you like the small crowd of watchers that you have, or would you prefer a bigger one? 1,000 plus. It's the amount I have is acceptable. I should be accepting of it, actually, I should say, but I actually should say that I actually feel like I should have more if I were to consider myself successful. But I don't know, I, like, secretly, you know, I always would want more, but, you know, I don't know, it's probably best as it is now. I don't, feels of uncertainty. Are you dreading Earth Phantoms? Questions a few moments. Well, it's not gonna be in a few moments for you or me, but yeah. Yeah, I've read them. I've actually answered them already, and I'm going to be able to re-answer them and have a fun time re-answering them. And yeah, it's gonna be quite wondrous. Yeah. Yeah, how long has this been going on? Oh my god, it's like been 15 minutes already, and there's like still have so many like people's questions to get through. This is gonna take freaking forever. Like, okay, that's like 3 people. That's like the same as guys. Yeah, man, I should have imposed some limitations, but I underestimated how long this would take. Well. Well, see you guys next time for more of this ISO's 2AMI series of question answers. See ya guys then.